Hey everybody, I'm back, and today we're going to talk about tactics that the narcissist will use that will tell you early on that they're a narcissist. So, to get into it here, one of the first signs that a person might possibly be narcissistic, and we're not diagnosing anyone here, I'm just speaking from personal experience and my disclaimer here, not everyone is a narcissist, but here's signs that someone might be a narcissist early on. Signs to watch out for. Now, one thing is they will question your close friendships. They will have a problem with your close friendships. Now, friendships are and close relationships are problematic, for the narcissist because the goal of this person is to, among other things, they want to abuse you. So one of the first steps an abusive person or, aka a narcissist, I mean, some of the traits are synonymous. One of the things that they will do is they will try to isolate you. And typically, the narcissist does this by poking holes in your friendships, questioning close relationships, and generally trying to pit people against you. Now, this is one of the phrases that is very common to the narcissist. Oh, yo, this person's not really your friend. If you ever hear that, so and so's not really your friend. If you ever hear that phrase or anything, similar, just know that they're going to try to prove that statement true, but you will be unaware of it at the time. So, what they're being disruptive to your life at this point when they're asking this question, but they're doing all of this behind closed doors, behind the scenes, not behind the closed doors, behind the scenes. You're often oblivious to this. But if you ever hear a narcissist say this, just know that they are working behind the scenes to make that statement true. This person's not really your friend. Sheila's not really your friend, for example. Um, yeah, he's going to do everything behind the scenes to make that statement true. So he might, if you're a woman, for example, and Sheila's your best friend, he's going to try to, behind the scenes, trying to seduce her, or even, he might even just plant a kiss on her just to say that they kissed. And so that when she calls to explain to you what really happened, you're not going to believe her because by then he's already told you, oh, Sheila kissed me. Sheila and I kissed. And it might not be what it seems because this person will lie to no end, but they might have just done that to, basically, their goal is to dismantle that friendship, to destroy your friendships. And the narcissist doesn't come into your life to bring anything good or positive. Their goal is to destroy. It's a very demonic spirit. They do follow a very similar script. So if you see this sign, they will be easier to identify, and you got to cut that person off. But I will say, for your protection, you really shouldn't be introducing people. I mean, as far as allowing them to hang out with your BFFs and like your close friends and everything like that, right off the bat, they should be off limits just for your protection because a person like this will use everything that's close to you, everyone around you to get to you. They don't want you to have any support system. So, and this is typically a trait of an abuser as well. One of the first things they try to do is isolate you. They don't want you to have a support system, anyone to lean on when that person inevitably starts abusing the victim. They don't want that person to have anyone to rebuild them or rescue them or protect them. So, yeah, that's one of the key phrases you need to look out for when dating a narcissist. Um, yeah, this person's not your friend, is what they will tell you. But that's really a manipulative statement. Like why they're it makes it seem as though they're looking out for you, for your best interests, but really they're just trying to sow seeds of doubt in your mind about that person while working behind the scenes to dismantle your friendships. As you are dating the narcissist, one thing that you might slowly realize, and this is the only thing slow about the narcissist because everything is fast paced with the narcissist. They love you. They're in love with you within 3 weeks, which is really bizarre. And my experience was I just kept questioning, like, how can you love someone that you don't even know? I kept asking them that, but they didn't have an answer. So, it might feel flattering. I'm so amazing that this person fell in love with me within 3 weeks, but realistically, I don't believe that that's possible. You know, you can be fond of someone, in 3 weeks. You might have a strong like or a strong, physical desire for that person within 3 weeks, but love, I just don't feel as though love like materializes or manifests in that short of an amount of time. I don't care who you are. I don't really know if that's possible. But yeah, everything will be fast paced, but one thing that you will slowly notice about being around a narcissist is, your close friends, your close friendships, or, if this is like a work case, your coworkers who are, you're tight with, who you're cool with, they will start to distance themselves from you. And you might wonder, why are all these people like slowly, you know, disappearing or removing from my life, removing themselves? And the answer is, we all know, the narcissist. They're spreading malicious, ridiculous lies about you to these people behind the scenes to make you look like a crazy person, to make you look like the person I dated. He was. It was just ridiculous. First of all, he studied from his distance. He observed who I was close to, and then he went. Like, this is such a ridiculous, childish game. Like, he went to that person, tried to tear us apart, and kept running back to me like he was just obsessed. Basically, a normal person will like you, but the narcissist is obsessed with you. This person goes to great lengths to keep tabs on you. They want to know everything about you, what you're doing all the time. They want to know where you live. They want to know everything that you're doing when you're not with them. It's about control and obsession. This person will create countless profiles online to stalk and just to keep tabs on you without you being aware that it's them. So, if you suddenly start getting all of these like friend requests from really attractive people, or just random friend requests, and you never really get those types of friend requests, but this person's like bizarrely good looking. Why are they sending me a friend request? And it might just seem too good to be true. That's probably them, the narc, posing as this, as an imposter, being an imposter, with their fake profile. So if you randomly get friend requests, whereas you didn't get those types of friend requests before, just to really examine that profile, and there will always be tells. Like, there's always some I don't know, like a fingerprint that tells you, oh crud, it's this person. So look out for those common signs. The profile might seem static. It might seem as though the pictures are, I don't know, something about it will be off. Like, it will tell you that, oh, this profile maybe is old, or maybe this is not a real person. Like, this profile is not of a real person. Something will tell you. But yes, once they try to dismantle your relationships behind the scenes, like, all of a sudden your best friend might become distant to you. And the weird thing is, these people who have known you for years, your friends, your family, maybe even your coworkers, if the narcissist gets to them, your friends and family will start to believe them, which is the most bizarre thing. It's like, don't you know me? You've known me longer. Like, you grew up with me. You know me longer than you've known this person. And this person has so much influence with their ridiculous lies that you actually believe them. It'll be the most outlandish lies. And, it's just amazing what people who you thought you knew will believe about you. Maybe sometimes if it's more, if it's a juicy story that the narcissist will tell you, because it's not going to be, I mean, it's going to be like believable, I suppose. But it's going to be so, maybe it shouldn't be, but they'll believe it. But it's just, when you hear it back, it'll sound so ridiculous. They just, their imagination is off the charts. When it comes to telling lies and stories about you. But when you hear it back, it'll be like, really? You believed that about me? Based, so it's just crazy. Like when I heard back the stories that the narcissist was telling me about me, things that never happened, but it was just like, wow, you really believe that I did that? And then the thing about the narcissist dating a narc, like, you will look crazy by association. It's just no way, there's just no way to escape that. Just by associating with this person, you look like a crazy person because they're just like a center, like the epicenter of chaos and confusion, disruption, everything you don't want. Yeah. But yes, basically going back to the original topic here, the main theme of this video. Yeah, when you're dating a narcissist or really anyone, if you want to determine if they're a narcissist and you still don't know, just watch your close friendships and how they might start to distance themselves from you. I would, for your personal protection, I would personally keep my BFFs, my friends, my family at arm's length, away from the reach of the narcissist. Okay, because that's only targets to them. And when, the narcissist leaves, however when you do finally get rid of them, you will, they will leave you with broken friendships, if you allow it to get that far. Destroyed relationships that you've taken years, years, time, and effort to build can, just disappear, evaporate overnight because of this person. It's just not worth it. So, yeah, folks, keep your friend relationships, your valued, just your valued friendships, keep them away from the reach of the narcissist. And once you hear that statement, this person's not really your friend. This person that you have known for a lot longer than you've known the narcissist. That's all you need to know right there. Cut that person off. But yes, that is pretty much a telltale sign that you're entering narc territory, is when they ask you that question or when they pose, the thought, oh, this person's not really your friend. That's like a very manipulative statement and tactic that they're using. They have plans for that relationship, and the plan is to destroy it and to isolate you so that you don't have a support system when they inevitably start their, cycle of abuse. So don't fall for it. Protect your friendships. And, if your best friends suddenly turn on you, you have to question why, really. And don't start to, don't always just take the side of the narcissist. And if your best friend tries to reconcile with you after, the narc claimed that something happened, hear their side out. Remember, this is your friend that you've had for many years now. And the narcissist, sees that their mindset is like, oh, really? Anybody can fall. I don't care how loyal they are. Anybody can be tempted. Anyone can be seduced. That's the mindset that they have. So, they see your close friendship and it makes them jealous because they don't have total control and total access to you. You have protection. You have, emotional intimacy, which is something that they lack. They don't have peace. They don't have any friends, really. I mean, they might have some friends, but it's possibly superficial. But yeah, guys, be careful. Beware of the narc. Protect your friendships. Protect your coworker relationships, because this person will do everything in their power to make you look crazy and to isolate you, to make you look crazy in those people's eyes, in your friends and coworkers and even family members' eyes. So yeah, that's all I got for today. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope it helps. Thanks, and take care. Bye-bye.